Hello, welcome to ALW Collectibles. Today we're taking a jump back into the world of Transformers Rise of the Beast. This time with Optimus Prime and Skullcruncher in the Beast Combiners from 2023. And I said it before and I'll say it again. I really believe these are made for little kids because they are. And just overall look, I like the molding. I think they look really cool, but the simplistic way they transform and the simplicity of the movements, perfect for little kids. My side note to these is they're a nice addition to any collection, but say you have little kids that want to play with a piece of your collection and you don't want to give them any, there you go. They're not that expensive, they were easy to come by, and they can take a beating. I know I've accidentally dropped them from a high shelf before and they bounced off the floor like they were nothing. So, having said that, here we got the third set in Wave 1, Optimus Primal and Skullcruncher. And they look interesting. Very basic, very simplistic. So let's take Skullcruncher aside for a minute and let's look at the man himself, Optimus Primal. He is a gorilla of sorts. If you want to call it that. Light brown, dull brown I should say, silver, gunmetal gray, silver, blue eyes. He does have the Optimus Primal face. Does have a nice sculpting for the abdomen and chest. He's got blue for the knees. Beast mode, arms will move all the way around. And you can move the legs around. So, yeah. Like I said, exceedingly simplistic. And of course, he does have 5mm hands, 2 5mm pegs on each side of his arms, and 2 next to his head. And those are used for his armor. And transformation for him, I don't even call it a transformation. I just call it a change. Bring his arms out. Take the leg. Once at the hip, once at the knee, and bend his foot down. Hip, knee, foot. Grab the face. Bring this out of the way so you see what's going on. Grab just the face and pull down. Rotate and push back. And that is it. Optimus Primal has been transformed. And again, simplistic. Looks really unique. You got the blue head with the light blue eyes and the silver mouth. Red in the middle of the chest. Maximal symbol here. And that's really the only difference is in appearance. And the articulation around. Nothing at the head, nothing at the waist. He does have an incredibly big boot. Fairly decent back. Hip rotation tiny bit. Nothing at the knee for swivel. Very good knee bend. And for transformation, his foot can go forward. That is Optimus. Now we take a look at his partner in this team up, Skullcruncher. And it's rather interesting. These are both listed as Maximals. When in fact Skullcruncher originally was a Decepticon. In this universe, he is a Maximal. And I love this guy. I really do. I think he looks fantastic. That is a very nice crocodile. Articulation is almost zero on this thing. But just the way it was molded, just the scales and everything, looks really sharp. And it looks nice. The color scheme works, 2 different colors. Dark green with OD green, gold and yellow. Those are all your colors. And the transformation for him, again, the armors are all the same transformation basically. And the armors, you can interswap them with everybody. So it's really cool. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take his tail off. And most of the tails are pegged in. His peg, you just pull it straight out. Like so. And then the top of the snout comes off. Like so. Next, I'm going to take the arms and I'm going to bring them up. So he looks like he's surrendering in the most silly way possible. The only thing you have to do is this leg is clipped over this piece. Bring the leg up and then out. Because the leg clips over this. Next, right here at this tab, the way this is designed, there's a tab right here. You're going to pop that tab. You're going to bring the sides down. And they are on springs. You're supposed to spring transform this, but I never can get it to work right, so I do it like this. There, and I let that go. And then I just bring these up here. And then you take that snout, bring it forward, and there is Skullcruncher in his armor mode. I like to bring the legs up just for symmetry. That looks really cool. And he does combine with Primal. The two pegs there. The two pegs here. And that's it. I love that new head sculpt in there. That looks nice. Kind of reminds me of Croc from Marvel Universe or one of the universes. I don't remember which one. Transformers I know. Marvel and all them. Sometimes I have a little bit of a brain freeze. Somebody in the comments can correct me and tell me where he's from. Silver, yellow, and then this green. I think it looks really nice. The layout here looks really cool. Mirrors the body of the crocodile very nicely. The head with the wings on the side looks fantastic. You can armor him up with these pieces. Like I said, there's the 5mm peg there. There's two on the arms. We just plug that right into his arm. And we give him his weapon. And there you go. That is Optimus Primal with his armor. And they look pretty decent. Like I said, nice addition to any collection. Let me know in the comments what you think of these. This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all my channel members. I appreciate it very much. You all have a good day.